Welcome to WVTC TV Network, capturing family moments in real time, bringing families closer together from the comforts of home. We are unleashing something different to the world. Start your subscription today for the low price of $4.99 per month or $55 annually. Go to www.wvtctvnetwork.com to sign up today. WVTC TV Network is streaming live on 8 different platforms. You can easily download the WVTC TV Network app on the Apple Store, Play Store, Roku, Fire TV, and more. Here at WVTC TV, we have access to movies that everyone can enjoy, including independent films, Sons of a Preacher and a Good Thing, Treasures of Life, the epic drama, The Passion of the Christ, and the box office hit Madagascar Escape to Africa. Remember, go to www.wvtctvnetwork.com and sign up today.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another segment of His Journey. I am sitting very comfortably in the visionary boardroom, but only like-minded individuals consider this. You just gonna come in with a little Michael Jackson, the man in the mirror this morning, y'all. We're gonna talk about the man in the mirror, y'all, on today, and I got a dynamic guest sitting right here at the table. She's not just my guest, she's my tour as well, y'all. Welcome, Michelle Wainwright.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here as well. Because in the morning, when I start my day, I have to start with a little something to get me going, some positive affirmations. So today I just want to talk about a little man in the mirror, you know. So we're going to start out November talking about the man in the mirror. Because sometimes we need to take a look at ourselves and really see where we are in life and where we want to grow and go. But often, what are we offering? What legacy are we leaving behind? You know, so we're going to talk a little bit about that today, y'all. I am super, super dope excited, guys. This is episode number 6 for me. So we've been going strong right here on WVTC TV Network since October.
Right.
October 7th. So my guest is sitting here. I'm going to let her introduce her actual product and services. So tell everybody real quickly.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much again for having me. I'm Michelle Wainwright, and I'm the owner and founder of Cute as a Cupcake, Cupcakery and Bake Shop, where we bring one-of-a-kind experiences to the world of baked goods. We actually launched in 2015, and since then, we've been blessed to have a brick and mortar location in Maryville, Indiana.
Okay.
We also have cupcake trucks that we will come out and service the people.
Okay.
And then also we have a presence online.
Actually, awesome, y'all. So we are going to get back into it a little bit further, guys. Y'all know what I do. I come to inspire, engage, empower, raise awareness, educate, and mentor the community. We do that one day a week at 8 a.m. So it's a mind transformational, mind motivational, get your life right Monday. And I'm super dope excited to be back in the building, guys. How was your weekend, Sora?
It was good. I can't complain. Busy. The kids keep me busy.
The kids keep you busy.
Yes.
Okay.
Never enough time. That's why I'm drinking all this coffee.
Drinking all that coffee this morning, guys. So we're going to get your day going. I am going to get right off into my segment here. I thank you guys for waking up with us. So what you got in your cup, whether you got a cup of coffee, whether you're just getting your day started. But I love to start my day with positive affirmations. And my positive affirmation for today is basically, I'm growing, but I'm not going to let you destroy me in the process. Y'all can write that down. Y'all can say that I'm growing, but I'm not going to allow you to destroy me in the process.
I'm not going to allow you to destroy me in the process.
And what I mean by that is because oftentimes we allow our past to hijack our future. That was last week's topic. And I just thought I'd just keep going with that because why not? It just, you know, it makes sense. But what I'm saying is oftentimes we don't reach our potential of greatness and because we allow people to destroy us when we're trying to do better in the process. You know, oftentimes we share what we're doing to try to be better and people, why are you doing all that?
They're doubting it.
Yeah, they're doubting it. Or you try to get around some positive people and people saying the same thing. Why you going over there?
Mhm.
Why you hanging out with them? What if,
Yeah.
So we all want to be better, but I don't need you to destroy my betterness by keep bringing my past into where I'm going.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when you used to, so now all of a sudden.
But everybody's not gonna see the vision.
Come on now. Everybody,
everybody's like, and it's okay sometimes to let people go.
Woo! That was I've been saying purge season.
Yes.
Circumcision season. Cut off, detonate, let go, and don't go back and pick it up. And it's okay if you're on the journey of going through those changes. Can you share some of that story? Because I mean, I know sometimes on the journey where you were going, you had to let some people and some things go, and they was trying to hold you back in the process.
Yeah, it's interesting because sometimes you don't necessarily recognize it, until you have your moments where you're reflecting, and then you realize, oh, that person was trying to hold me back, or was trying to hold me down. But I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, and you need those people around at times to strengthen your belief in your faith, because people. I've realized God does everything. He allows everything, and things are intentional, even when we don't like it. He tells us we're going to have good and bad. Right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So even when people may not be what we perceive as good for us, they may be good for us because they help elevate us.
Right.
And take us to that next level, because they have done whatever they've done, and that whatever it might have been actually strengthened and prepared us
for the next,
and not even realizing
in
that's
the process
what was happening. Yeah.
So challenges, to me, I say often, challenges bring about character. Because throughout the challenges, for every action there's a reaction, and your reaction is going to determine pretty much the outcome. So we don't like to look at challenges as character growth.
Yeah. Right. And I know I look at sometime with my kids, they think that everything is going to be great. And I'm like, you need the trial.
Yeah.
You
there you
need
go.
the tribulation, right?
There you go.
I'll tell them, there in a like a quick analogy, right? There would be no David without Goliath.
There you go. There you go.
So I try to help them, and you got to have these trials and tribulations to make you, to prepare you, to take you to the next level. Because it's not going to happen if you're always comfortable.
Ooh.
You have to be
uncomfortable. A lot of us, we're comfortable being uncomfortable.
It's like I've learned in this entrepreneur journey, it's been nothing but God.
Oh, say that one more time, sis. Nothing but God throughout the whole process.
The whole process. Where I am, I couldn't even have envisioned where the business is right now, and where right. I thought they would set me up. Okay. I'm like, you're expecting me to be in this position and perform at this level. Well, I'm new in this position. I don't even hardly know anything. Now here it is. 6 months later, I get laid off.
Oh wow!
I get laid off with a severance. It was at that higher position. So here go God preparing me, and here I am trying to go. Fight your way through it. I'm not even knowing what he was preparing you for. Not even, so that's what he is, just divine in what he does. I didn't even know that at that moment. I'm fighting something that he is preparing
you for.
So as they had let me go, I was able to walk away with more money.
Wow.
Because I was at that senior level
that you was fighting that you didn't want. So I thank you guys for joining us. We are WVTC Radio, WVTC TV Network, guys. Make sure you download us on all streaming platforms. We are looking for sponsors, guys, as well. If you are looking to be an interviewer, please reach out to Misha Thorpe at 779-324-2177. Again, that's my business manager, Misha Thorpe, 779-324-2177. We're experiencing technical difficulties, guys. Just
gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? I saw us disregard a broken bottle top and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the window, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's the one I want you to know. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. Na 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 na. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize there was someone home, not a nickel to love. Could it be really
Hi, we are back. We are back. Let me just say this, guys. The devil is a lie. And that's just going to be the running joke, guys. But every now and then you have to take a commercial break to get things back in alignment. So I want to say thank you so much. That's Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror, guys. That's what we started off with. We are live, Chicago WVTC Radio, WVTC TV Network, guys. And you can download us on all streaming platforms. And again, we are looking for sponsors as well. If you're looking to be an interviewer, you can reach out to Misha Thorpe, 779-324-2177. And y'all know my tagline, I can't send if y'all don't recommend. So I thank you guys for recommending small businesses and entrepreneurs to me, because I have a small business entrepreneur at the table, guys. And we ran across each other, and we're going to talk about that as we get a little closer, 20 minutes after the hour. You guys know what I do. I bring my guest up. So I just want to thank her for being in the building.
Excited to be here.
Cute as a cupcake, y'all. And she has them. I know if you guys are watching us on TV network right now, she have them in front of me. I'm super dope, excited, because, I love y'all. I love when people bring things in for me to either read, taste, look at, whatever. So I'm excited to see what flavors we have in front of me. And we're going to come and talk about her journey in a minute. But, I got to get some things out the way, guys. So I want to say my business shout out. My business shout out is to Chosen for Favor. Chosen for Favor, guys. Therese and Joyce Thompson. I met Therese at Dawson Community Center.
Mm-hmm.
They had a job fair.
Mm-hmm.
See, I got out right here. They had a job fair, and I was there, met the young lady. But they're looking for transportation drivers. So transportation services. This is a NFO. Her and her mom put this together because her mom was having issues with finding transportation when she needed services. So they started their own business.
Very nice.
And so it's called Chosen for Favor, the number 4. So Chosen for Favor. And they are looking for transportation services. They have providing is for renal care, chemotherapy, and medical treatments. Sometimes it's hard for us to, get loved ones to those appointments, and it's important. But oftentimes you working and you can't get them there. And sometimes this insurance don't pay for the transportation and things. So guys, if you're looking for transportation services or you're looking to be a part of their services and you're looking to be a driver, reach out to Therese Thompson, 773-962-9190. 773-962-9190. And it's my hopes that I can get her in the studio so she could talk about it more, y'all.
Absolutely.
So, guys, y'all know we're doing Mondays. We come to inspire, engage, empower, raise awareness, educate, and mentor the community. And we do that every Monday right here at the radio station, as well as the TV network, guys. And I thank you all so much for connecting with me. And I'm trying to see if I got any of my guests on Facebook right now and see what's happening. If anybody is following us on Facebook, but I thank you all for tuning in. What's happening around town? What's happening around town is December 8th, guys. I have those tickets and Sharice has those tickets. My sister Sharice Carter. So guys, get to Eventbrite. Get to Eventbrite and get those tickets. Pouring through pages. December 8th, she's going to be at LTV Events, which is in Hazel Crest. She's having an event for new authors. Okay. You know, so if you're an author, guys, or you like to books and read and journal things, I need everybody to be in the building, guys, because I will be hosting.
Hey.
I will be the panel host. So it's called Pouring Through Pages, December 8th. Go to Eventbrite, guys. Get those tickets. It's a brunch.
Oh, cool.
It's a mimosa brunch. All right. Yeah. So it's a brunch, y'all. So I hope that you guys will be in the building and be excited to see you guys there. Secondly, I need you guys to put this down in your calendar. No, actually, I need you to make action. I need you to start acting right now. Get Covered America. Open enrollment started November 1st, guys. The Hope Center Foundation has some information, guys. I will actually have them on in December as well. So the Hope Center Foundation, Get Covered America insurance, guys. Y'all know what's about to take place in January. Y'all already know what happened last Tuesday. I'm going to need you guys to make sure you have your business in order. If you don't have insurance, guys, 773-371-2346. 773-371-2346. Open enrollment November 1st. Started already. The Hope Center Foundation, which is connected to Salem Baptist Church, guys. They are trying to get as many people signed up for insurance as possible.
Awesome.
Yes. So, guys, open enrollment. So let's do that. Secondly, what's happening around town, guys? Information for you. Key Works Association, y'all. Key Works Association is very dear and near to my heart because this is one of my family church members, guys. So my dear sister Lenora Keys, I know she might be watching as she's driving along, but Key Works Association has a food distribution. So they're doing a food distribution at Gallery LKC. That's 2449 West 79th Street. So that's right past Western. It's going to be Saturday, November 23rd. Saturday, November 23rd from 11 to 1. They'll be giving out canned goods, fresh produce, meats, and more. So 1 bag per household, guys. And then they also taking donations. They'll be taking donations because we can't give if we don't have the donations to give. So, guys, please check out my page for more details. But November 23rd is actually going to be a food distribution giveaway. And I want to say thank you so much to Key Works Association. It's a not-for-profit. So Key Works is a part of her non-for-profit because she does catering, but classes and training for Safe Serve.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So those are the things we need. Culinary.
Yeah.
And, you know, so guys, about 2 minutes, I'm about to bring my sister up to talk about those things that she can tell. And then lastly, guys, I just want to say November birthdays. If it's your birthday in November, it's your birthday, girl. You know it's your birthday. So we want to say happy birthday to all my November birthday people. Yesterday, my grandmother would have been 100 years old if she was still on this earth. Wow. So we did a balloon release. I wasn't able to be there. I had to work, but 100 years. So we gave honor to our matriarch, Anna Baylark. So grandma, happy heavenly birthday. Yeah. November 18th. Don't forget next week, Shandella from Hair Unique Salon will be in the building. November 25th, I will have Ann Jones, the founder of the non-for-profit organization, the Alice Foundation. She will be in the building, guys. So I want to bring my guests up, guys. Y'all know what I do 20 minutes after the hour. I'm super, super excited to talk to her. We have some goodies in front of us. And we're going to talk, but I just want to say thank you so much for being at the table, guys. Cute as a Cupcake is at the table. And 1 year.
Yes.
360.
Yep.
Come back full circle.
Yep.
1 year ago, I met this dynamic sister and then found out later she was my soror
Yes.
at a pitch competition.
Uh-huh.
And she was pitching her cute as a cupcake products and services. And afterwards, I didn't even know if she had won yet. I didn't hear the announcement, but I scooted on over there and I said, how you doing? I just followed you on Instagram. Blink, you should probably get a ding now. And it's from me. My name is Sharon Bell. I'm part of My Vision, My Journey. I support small businesses and entrepreneurs. And I just love your pitch that you gave. And you was like, sure.
Uh-huh.
And it went from there. So Michelle, tell everybody what Cute as a Cupcake is if they just joining in. I know you did it on the first part, but
That's okay.
let everybody know that's listening in right now. What is Cute as a Cupcake?
So Cute as a Cupcake, we bring one of a kind experiences to the world of baked goods. So we operate as a minority women-owned business enterprise.
Y'all heard that. Must have said minority. I want to back it up. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Minority women business enterprise. Okay, go ahead, honey.
And we also have a nonprofit called Cutie Cares,
Okay.
where we focus on food insecurity and community wellness. So like hearing the ask for the upcoming holiday, that's what we do as well.
Okay.
Where we're able to give back to our community. So it's very important because being a community advocate, I find, is very valuable and necessary, right?
Okay.
But with us, we specialize in all things cupcakes.
Okay.
And one of our featured items, cupcakes in a jar. I don't know if we can see our cupcake in a jar.
Yes. So what
There we
flavors we have here
go.
today, though? While we
All
sit here
right.
touching them.
So we got red velvet. What you
Okay.
got?
I have
We have
turtle.
turtle.
Okay. And then
Then the other one is salted caramel vanilla.
and I have the raspberry almond.
Yay.
Ooh, and they in the
So,
little jar, y'all.
I have an affinity for these because this is what kept my business open
Okay.
from COVID.
Mm.
So prior to COVID, when we started the business, it was the vendor fairs and the farmers markets. And then
Okay.
we did a kiosk in our local mall. That was
Mhm.
back in 2015. And then from there, we moved into the brick and mortar location.
Okay.
But like when COVID hit, for many people, it was a challenging time.
Mm.
And we no longer could have the foot traffic. And what happened was we kind of did a 360.
Mm-hmm.
When I initially started the brand, I would do the jars because I
Okay.
did the vendor fairs and the farmers market. So it was easy for you to carry a jar,
Mhm.
right? Versus carrying cupcakes.
Right.
Because as you're shopping, you flip your cupcakes. They're no longer
Oh my
cute when
goodness,
they get
right. They
home, right?
don't.
And so that's why I focused on the jar, because my goal then was for you to try the product.
Mm.
Then fast forward, let's get to the brick and mortar location. Now we're focusing on the cupcakes again. We
Okay.
do over 30 different flavors a day. You can come in, make your own selection. Even just looking at what we have today, from M&M, banana, Oreo, toffee, caramel.
Mhm.
Then when COVID hit, no more foot traffic, as I mentioned, we started shipping these jars nationwide.
Wow. So these are shippable.
Yes.
See,
Yes.
y'all like,
Yes.
I like it. She not in Chicago. I ain't in Chicago. I don't know what Sharon talking about, baby. We can ship.
So we can ship. And we have shipped nationwide, every state. And it was something we talk about, God and what he does. We wasn't prepared for that. We learned as we went prior to
Trial
being,
by baptism by fire.
I'm telling you, everything.
Okay.
That's how I know this is my gift. And I'm just trying to operate in it so I can.
You're
do
not
God's
trying. You
will.
are.
Oh, thank you.
She not trying. My sister is operating. Y'all heard me say I met at a pitch competition and she sparked my attention at that moment.
Yeah.
So go ahead. I'm sorry, sis. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. So with that, that's how we were able to survive.
Mm.
So I'm very careful how we talk about COVID, because I know for everyone it wasn't, a great period. Obviously, my family and I, we had it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But looking at what it has brought me,
Mm-hmm.
the learnings, right? Those trials, those tribulations.
Every storm don't come to break you.
That elevation.
Every storm don't
Every
come to
storm
break
don't
you.
come to break you. Some storms come to make you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the beauty of it. So now, like I said, we ship nationwide. And the beauty of the jar is its shelf life.
Mm-hmm.
Your traditional cupcake, you could probably get about 2 days with it, right? But with the jar, it can be refrigerated for 30 days, frozen for 6 months.
Oh.
And once you take the lid off, you got 10 days to consume.
Oh, wow.
Yep, 10
See
days.
there? Okay, so all right, let's back up a little bit.
Sure.
Because I got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Michelle, what city of Chicago I like for my people to resonate, and that's all over. You're not are you originally from Chicago or Indiana?
Indiana.
She's from Indiana.
Yes.
Okay,
Indiana.
so what part of Indiana did you grow up in?
Terre Haute, Indiana.
Really?
So Indiana State. Most people are familiar with Indiana State.
Okay.
So Terre Haute, Indiana.
Yeah, Terre Haute.
Born and raised. My mom still lives there.
Okay.
Yeah, so but I feel like and after college, I ended up back in the state.
Okay.
Actually, I lived in Naperville for a short period of time. I lived out there for a year. What drew me back into Indiana, my grandmother at the time, my great grandmother was still living, and my grandmother, I would help bring up to Gary.
Okay.
To take care of her.
Okay.
So then it eventually, meeting my husband led me to be in Northwest Indiana.
Okay.
So we are it all depends on who you talk to. Some people's like, you guys are the suburb of Chicago.
Right.
Most times when we travel, we say, oh yeah, we're from Chicago, because 9 times out of 10, no one knows Maryville, Indiana.
Right. But it's up and coming.
But it's up and coming.
Yes,
it is. But they'll know Gary from the Jacksons.
Right.
And
you're like, right. But there's other parts. This when you say Terre Haute, I'm like, I know Terre Haute. But I wanted it to resonate with people, because people feel like where they're from sometimes matters to where they're going.
Yeah. Oh, good point.
And the reason why I wanted you to point that out, because we hear so much negativity in some of these locations. We hear so much negativity around the city of Chicago. We bring positivity to My Vision, My Journey, because it's my vision, my journey. But I wanted you to kind of point that out, because again, being from, like you say, Indiana rural state, people are like, how are you thriving? Business growing. How did you come about it? So I know we first was talking before we took a little break. You said you was in pharmaceutical sales.
Yes.
And at the top of your game.
Yes.
At the top of because I was at the top of my game too in corporate. Yeah, I'm still at the top of my game just on the entrepreneur side.
Yes.
So I'm not but at the on the pharmaceutical side, how and what vision that brought you to Cute as a Cupcake?
Yeah.
How did we get here?
Honestly, that's, again, I keep going back because I know it's God. If they would not have laid me off, I would not be in this seat. I thoroughly loved working for that organization.
Okay.
I did. And then when they gave us the notification, I had a piece about it that I couldn't understand. I could not understand. Even my colleagues, my good girlfriend, we all got caught up in that layoff, and they were frantic. And this was right around the holiday, around this time.
Okay.
We're getting ready to go into
But your spirit wasn't moved?
Not at all. And I couldn't really
couldn't grasp, like, why am
I
like falling out?
At all. No plan B. It was just like,
oh, Jesus. I
it
know
was
about
such
that
a
one.
piece about it. And I had already known that I had wanted a dessert shop, but I wanted it when I retired. I just didn't know retirement was going to come that early.
So you wanted when you retire, it wasn't that soon, huh?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Right.
But he just kept bringing different things to me as I knew I'm going to step out and start this business now. And that's what I did.
So again, so let me just back up a little bit for myself. My Vision, My Journey, we started over COVID, April 9th.
Okay.
I started going live on Facebook, going through my personal address book of friends who I thought needed to thrive throughout a difficult time. And so that's how I got started. So for some people, as I started listening to the journey, what I'm hearing most of the time as challenges was not really a challenge. It was an opportunity.
Yes.
And if you take a crossroad, if you take a cross and you do a cross, you can either see as a challenge or you can see the crossroad as an opportunity to grow, because it is a cross there. If y'all, the T is a cross. So when you come to a halt, like a stop, time out, that's the T. So you can either take it as a timeout or you can take it as an opportunity to move further. But sometimes we don't like to sit and listen. Some, like we said earlier, comfortable but uncomfortable, but so uncomfortable don't even want to move. Don't even want to move. So not once but twice did you see God moving in your life. First time, it was through the job. Second time was through the financial situation of that job. Then the third challenge came around. You had already had your brick and mortar. Then here come COVID. Here comes something out of, and I know you was like, Lord, wait a minute now. We was doing well.
I tell you what.
How we get here?
like everybody, like, okay, what are we going to do? How are we going to make it? But again, not so much of fear. It was just like, okay, we got to figure this out.
So when you got let go, was you baking in the kitchen?
I
What was you doing?
I was doing that already, right?
Okay.
So I remember just it always being a passion. That's how I knew. I said when I retired, I wanted to do it because I love.
Oh, you were going till you retired.
Yeah, I can do it when I retire.
Lord, I got a retirement plan.
Have fun and welcome people in the fellowship, to have the coffee, to read the books. I was all into that vibe. I just didn't know it was going to come.
That your retirement was sooner than you thought.
I had no clue.
Okay.
And then just in doing it, it's a journey in itself because obviously I have my degrees, but entrepreneurship is something you kind of learn as you go. And I've just been very intentional being involved with different accelerators to prepare me. One of the ones I did was like the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Business Program.
Okay.
And then come forward, I'm in now the next one accelerator through the Chicago Urban League.
Okay.
Fantastic, because you need connections, you need mentorship, because I remember like Steve Harvey was on a kick a while ago telling you to jump, go for it. As you should. You need to jump.
Right, stretch out.
Absolutely. But no one kind of tells you how to land.
They teach you how to win, but we don't teach you how to fail and how to get back up when you fall.
So I was like, okay, being intentional about different organizations to partner with. Sunshine Enterprise, that's here in Chicago. There's so many great resources out there that can help you on this journey, because that is what it is.
It's resources. So take me back to the kitchen days. Before you said, because of course your plan, you had the plan. She had the blueprint for when she got to, I don't know what retirement age was supposed to be for her. I guess according to whatever it says legally, by benefits.
70 now.
Right. So, but take me back to those days you were in the kitchen and making these things. How did you come up with the title Cute as a Cupcake?
Oh, yeah. That is so interesting. So let me take back, you had referenced your grandmother, right? Same. I lost my grandmother in December of last year.
Okay. My condolences.
Oh, thank you. But she lived an amazing life, and her legacy still lives on, because these are her recipes.
Come on.
Yeah. So all of our cupcakes are handcrafted, made from scratch using my grandmother's recipes. And it's so cool because growing up, we would see her bake. She had these amazing pies that she would do. And it was funny because she wouldn't give me the recipes for the pie. She would only give me the recipe for the cake. And I was like, how do we
create generational wealth when we don't share the information?
Don't want to give it up at all.
Right.
I finally got it from her.
Okay.
And she didn't even share with everybody. She just gave it to me.
Okay.
And then of course I gave it to my mom. But it's so interesting that many times people create businesses sometimes out of a problem. We talked about the transportation company. They didn't find it for themselves, so they created their own business. I felt like there was something missing when it came down to baked goods that were from scratch, that you could tell the difference, that had the love, right?
The love.
And I'm like, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to put out there. I'm going to be able to leverage Catherine's legacy, through this.
Okay.
So that's really, baking has been something, a part of the family. I even went to classes to do my own wedding cake and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you was really into
there.
Okay.
I just didn't
see the gift.
It.
Sometimes, we don't know what our gifts are, but your gifts are things that you love to do.
Yeah.
That's, your passion was baking. Did you find that your solitude too sometimes?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Right. It's like you enjoy it. And to this day, I enjoy it.
Okay.
Right? And so that's, as you continue to develop your business, they challenge you of being in the business and working on the business.
Okay.
I love being in the business, right? I love engaging with the consumer or being creative with the cupcakes. I love that, right? But as you grow, you find that you have that balance of working on it so we can continue to grow and have the legacy, right? Because that's essentially what it's all about. You want to be able to create that legacy.
Now, let me ask a question. Michelle, did you have the Goldman Sachs class after you had already opened up the business?
Yeah.
So how did you move forward on that pathway. Because sometimes we think we're in the business, we don't need no help.
Oh,
And sometimes we like, why should I waste my time? I might not get picked. What would you say to that consumer? I'm sorry, that person, that entrepreneur that's in the business but need to work on the business now? What would you say to support them, to push them to want to get out there, to kind of look into these type of organizations like Goldman Sachs and the Chicago Urban League?
if you want to grow, you
Mm,
have to.
mhm,
There's no way around it. You
mhm,
need mentorship. You need relationships.
mhm,
You need, there's so many. There's another one that's been prominent for me is through the YWCA, Breed Love. There's
mm,
so many. And again, how you learn, you do one
mhm.
and you'll learn
To
more.
learn more.
Because the people that are within your cohorts, they have experiences, they have done things. And so you just continue to learn and to grow. I
Okay.
did the Goldman Sachs, which my uncle had shared with me because
Mhm.
he's also a business owner. I did that. And then from there on, I just continued to meet people. And they're like, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to do
Okay.
that. And as you start thinking about the direction of your business, you'll start uncovering which accelerators are best for you.
Mm,
Because eventually I would hope to be able to raise capital, right? To be able
mhm.
to have investors. So I'm looking at different accelerators now that will help me understand that platform, that
Okay.
language,
Come
that
on now, my
lane.
sis.
So
Yes.
you start one place, but I tell you, as your question, it is obviously we know God is the center of it,
Mhm.
but faith without works is dead.
You right
So
about
you
that.
have to be out here trying to
Network and figure out your path. Get to
Yep.
the right tables,
How
like-minded
we met.
individuals.
Yeah, from beyond basketball.
Mm.
It's just been, you find it always opens up. You'll find more and more and more and more.
I'm super excited to hear
Thank
that.
you.
So tell us, how did you get into the pitch competition with Sky last year?
Yeah, that was amazing. So that was a part of their accelerator.
Okay.
Beyond basketball, it's through the Skies Care Foundation, which is a part of the Chicago Sky. So I was selected. I think it was about 8 of us
Mhm.
of the businesses. I don't know how many all that apply, but 8 of us, and we went through 4 weeks of curriculum. And then the culmination of that was our pitch.
Mhm.
So curriculum included from accounting to marketing, operations, all that was included. And then, like I said, the final aspect of it was taking what we learned and apply it to our business and then pitching it out. And it was so cool because obviously meeting you and seeing other
Mhm.
people introducing the brand. So my mindset is always like, if I win, amazing,
Mhm.
but I've already won because I'm in the room and I can
Mm.
share cute as a cupcake. I can talk about it, right?
Yes. Mhm.
So that in itself, I feel like is, and as you become an entrepreneur, you'll learn anytime you can talk about your business,
That's a goal.
that's
You
a
hit a
goal.
goal. Exactly.
Branded with your business,
You hit a
I
goal.
get it. That's that. And so doing that, it was so many other great companies out there,
Mhm.
Black owned small
Yes.
businesses.
Yes, they were
all
awesome.
striving and making it. And I remember when they called my name, I was just like, oh.
It felt super amazing, didn't it? It felt
God is
amazing.
good. It did. It just kind of sharing how you're growing and
Mhm.
other people can see it as well. They see
Yes.
that vision too.
And to believe in yourself.
Yes.
And to believe in yourself, to
absolutely.
know that you can do it. The pitch was awesome.
Thank
Let me
you.
just say that. It was awesome. So the vending machines,
Mhm.
do you still have those in operation?
Yes. So
Okay.
finally it is here. We're still looking for a home. And that's
Okay.
another thing too. You get a lot of no's.
Mm.
A lot of no's. A lot.
Mm.
But I feel like that's part of the process. You have to stay diligent. You
Mm.
have to continue
Mm.
to persevere. So yeah, her name is Cutie. She's ready for a home, but she is just the cutest thing ever. And I feel like once we've gotten close to
Mhm.
an airport, but that's really where I feel like it comes in of who you know and who can
Mm.
help you, who can make the introductions for
Right.
you.
Right.
Because it's not about who you know and they're going to do it for you. It's about who you know that can help you get to that next person.
And it's up to you to make it happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, the vending machines page, she's in the store right now. And we're getting closer, but we're not quite there yet.
I am super excited about that.
Thank you.
So what do we have going for the holidays that you want people to follow you, talk to you, call it a day? Get these cupcakes.
Yes, come on, get these cupcakes. So with the holidays, we have some great things coming up. We have like your sweet potato pumpkin cupcake.
Okay.
That's another one of my grandmother's things. She does them both. So you don't have to bust up the family. Who wants sweet potato? Who wants pumpkin? We combine
Sweet
them.
potato pumpkin
Yes.
cupcakes. Yeah, I bet
That's a good one.
delicious.
We do a cake because we typically don't do cakes, but for the holidays, we do like a banana pudding cake. We do a southern red velvet cake, and we do a southern carrot cake.
Okay.
So we do that. And then, of course, our cupcakes in a jar. You know, we really look for those as opportunities to share with your loved ones, your friends, as gifts. They're a great opportunity, obviously, with the capacity to ship.
Okay.
But what I did bring for us today, we have Oreo, we have salted caramel vanilla, we have banana, toffee caramel M&M. So we can dive into that, dig into the jar, everything.
I see. You know what? I'm not gonna waste nothing. I know y'all want to see me tie these cupcakes because wait no longer because she has a spoon for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we have raspberry almond again, guys. While I'm going through these, she can tell you shelf life, shipping again. What's again?
Yep. Yeah, so you can visit our website at cuteasacupcake3.com. And what you'll find is our cupcakes in a jar. And like I said, they make great gifts. Obviously, we're upon the holiday season. So if you want to treat your loved one, your friend, your colleagues, these make great gifts. They come in 12 different flavors, including vegan and gluten-free. So we do make sure that we try to accommodate the different lifestyles. But with the jar, it's 2 layers of cake and 2 layers of icing, and it is ready to eat. And again, with the shelf life, it can be refrigerated for up to 30 days. It can be frozen for 6 months. And once you take that lid off, you got 10 days. 10 days to
somebody said they need a spoon. Well, I have a spoon. And I'm going to open up. This one is the salted caramel. So while I'm tasting it, talk a little bit about what's in the flavor of the salted caramel.
Yeah, so our salted caramel, we actually do it in 2 different ways.
Has a seal top, y'all.
Yeah, so
okay.
we are definitely about that freshness, that longevity, because
and you hear it. I have a spoon here. Okay. So she's going to talk about what's in the salted caramel.
Yeah, so the salted caramel, as I mentioned, we have 2 different styles. We could do it with vanilla cake and chocolate. And so what you're eating today is with the vanilla. So again, everything is handcrafted, made from scratch. You have a layer of the cream cheese icing. And so we do cream cheese. We offer buttercream, but cream cheese is our signature.
And it's fresh.
And then with that, you also have some caramel drizzle and the sea salt flakes on top.
Oh, Jesus. You know
and
what?
and that's the beauty of it, because you don't have to eat the whole thing. You take a couple bites
and
then you can put the lid back on.
It is moist
and have it some more later.
The caramel is not that, it's authentic. It's that caramel that you was boiling back in there. And the icing, oh my goodness, guys. And it's so cute. All I need is a glass of milk and a blanket and get by the fireplace and watch my Christmas movies.
I'm telling you, it is great to have. It's such a...
You know what? Stop buying all that other stuff people ain't going to like. And
come on.
Get their palettes full. Y'all know what? Are there gift cards? Is there anything purchasing? Because I don't want to eat them all, guys. I'm so excited. I want to share. I'm going to share with the station. So if you happen to be in the station today, you might get a little gift from me. And if you happen to be with me later on today, you never know. I might stop by and drop in one. But
absolutely.
For the holidays, how do we purchase? How do we come into the brick and mortar, or we just
absolutely
go online?
You can come into the brick and mortar. You can come in. You can come into the shop. You can visit our website. We have it on our social platforms as well. We make it accessible for you to be able to enjoy our products, because that's what it is. I believe a life without cupcakes is a life without love. So we're definitely going to make sure that you have the opportunity to experience our products.
I love it, guys. I love it. Guys, again, support Black businesses. We know that Small Business Weekend is the weekend of Thanksgiving.
Yes, ma'am.
And Black Friday. Will you be open Black Friday?
So we're not open Black Friday.
Okay.
But we are open on Small Business Saturday, which is the following day. So please feel free to come by and see us, and we'll actually give you a coupon code that you can share with your listeners. So that way, if they want to go to the website and place an order, we'll make sure that they can get a discount for their purchase too.
See. It's good to know Mrs. Bell, guys. But also, I am super, super excited, guys. You don't have to be slaving in the kitchen. Y'all don't wait till the holidays and be trying to try something new. get on over there and get some cupcakes.
Yes, come on through.
Get them from Michelle. Cute as a cupcake. Then that way you don't have to waste the holiday dessert table.
Yes,
because it's not cute. It didn't fell over. It don't even look right. She got cute cupcakes here for you, and you put them in a jar.
Yes.
So if family traveling back home, they can take them back home with them.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it, guys. Before I get ready to get out of here, I'm just gonna leave you all with a quick little advice of wording, guys. We was talking about on the journey. My sister said you got to stay in the race, you know, and sometimes it's gonna be some no's. So sometimes you have to reject your rejections. You got to reject your rejections, but be still and know. Wait for God to move you. Remove the voices, remove the opinions, stop talking so much, and go have a seat and wait. Because sometimes we moving, we being too busy, we being busybodies. Be still. Being connected to the right source is what will get you to your destination. As my sister just said, sometimes you got to go get you a mentor. Step back. Go seek somebody that's been through the process so that you can move further. So I'm going to ask the question, what's the climate report on your mind? Is your weather sunny or bright or cloudy and rainy? Are you allowing the storms of life to take permanent residence, or do you only need temporary coverage? Self-motivation, self-knowledge transforms your thinking. Life is great, guys. Life is great. But you must make some action moves. My kings and queens, being held captive by your faulty wire connection might be the problem. Let me help you find your peace. I too struggle with the voice of reason versus the voice of myself. I was truly a slave to their rhythm until I decided to play the game more strategically. If you stuck and tired of being stuck, make a move now. Decide today you want a different outcome. Align your vision with your purpose. Open the door to a new altitude. Are you with me? So pay attention to users, guys. Learn to pay attention to your users' instincts, intuitions, discernments. Learn to activate them daily. Research who in your camp. Look around you. Ask clear questions before volunteering your yeses. And get around like-minded individuals and don't allow someone to define you in the process. You replicate you. God can't bless you when you pretending. Don't ask why me, say try me. I thank y'all so much. I appreciate you all. I thank Michelle Wainwright for being at the table. Owner is cute as a cupcake, guys. She does have those cupcakes, so make sure that you follow her and make sure you go to my page, guys. Facebook _ My Vision, My Journey under Instagram and Mrs. Bell. Sharon Baylock Bell, My Vision, My Journey. Peace.
Singing through the birds, singing songs that you've never heard, melting